We're back at the arena with a delivery for Maksim. We're one step closer to uncovering the truth about the Beast Dancer.
You have returned! No one can stop the degenerate killer! What did you find? Will my menagerie of freaks grow? Excellent! Fantastic! With your instruction, I can have others harvest me some glorious monsters. Were you followed? What is it? Let me see. This is damning evidence to be sure, but it doesn't make sense. It mentions payment from Lingar Butte, the head of one of the most lucrative water shipper operations. A powerful man, and now also a moneylender, with whom I've had some business. But I don't understand. I've paid most of my debt back. Our interests should align. What is this slimy, ugly rat up to? I don't think so. His associate made it very clear that they were done lending to me. And then they both left for the polar cap. Well, a promise is a promise. It is time to move on to the finale. There's only one man who stands between you and the Dancer of Veils. Sinnu the Poisoner and his cult of freakish worm worshippers among the Maas Kharet. Deadly fanatics, all of them. Up till now, you have been an utter force of nature. But I worry this might be our last pre-fight palaver. Cold fervor is coming for you. I do want you to succeed, so I will give you a little tip. He is called Sinnu the Poisoner. Expect nasty surprises regarding his namesake. But first, as always, we have to build the Ark. Before Sinnu, you must face a cadre of his cultist zealots. Are you ready?
Tonight, the arena becomes a storm of blood. Multiple warriors, multiple fates. Who will claim the sand? Who will feed it? From the back alleys of oblivion to the blood-soaked sands, the degenerate killer has arrived!
Inspiring work! The way you dealt with those mad cultists! All of the cheers and chanting in the crowd were for you! Are you ready for your next fight? Ah, I can't wait to see the crowd's reaction to our little surprise. Try to act shocked, will you?
Tonight, the arena becomes a storm of blood! Multiple warriors, multiple fates! Who will claim the sand? Who will feed it? From the back alleys of oblivion to the blood-soaked sands, the degenerate killer has arrived! He underestimated his opponent before! Talk about an awakening! That's your failure, my friend!
Did you hear the screams of the audience? Your battle with those monsters will haunt their dreams. Now, time for the bout we've built up to. Sinnu the Poisoner versus the Degenerate Killer. It has a ring to it. A deadly, deadly ring. I'm feeling chills. Seriously, be careful with this one. Sinnu the Poisoner is second only to the Dancer of Veils. Good luck.
Let the lights dim. Let the watchers fall silent. Because tonight, the cult has come to play. His worship is decay. His gospel is rot. The pit opens for the herald of the electric worm. Make way for Sinnu the Poisoner, High Fang of the Maas Kharet. And watching from above, the Veiled Champion! Yes! The Dancer of Veils graces us tonight! Masked, coiled, still as breath before the strike! But if the killer wants that crown, they'll have to survive the sermon first! Time for faith, filth, and a whole lot of blood!
I've been watching you stumble through the blood and sand. The old you would have fainted at the smell of blood. Now look at you. Filthy, feral, entertaining.
This body. I don't even remember his name. Just that he was taller than anyone I'd seen. So I took him. And I wear him better than he ever did. Wait! What in the nine hells is this? That's not Sinnu! That's not even human!
Did you forget? You weren't born free. You were made. Made to be controlled. Kneel. I warned you in Arkeen. Stay away. The smugglers are whispering now, and your little crusade draws too much light. Such a shame. I really did hope you'd be the one.
Looks like this poor bastard has some metal lodged in their throat. It's good to see you again, my degenerate killer. I am ecstatic to find you here. We have more in common than even I had guessed. A love for the fighting pits. Death and spectacle intertwined. Many of my station consider such venues beneath them, but every so often I need to curl my toes in the clay of blood and soil. It keeps me grounded. The roar of the crowd, the fount of arterial spray, redder than red, performing not just for your opponent, but an audience. Childhood memories. Do you like my nom de plume? Pardon my preening, but this sport, this art, isn't just about gratuitous violence. You have to inject some romance. Otherwise, it's just meat hacking meat. One must maintain one's edge. Also, I found observing other combatants quite educational. I could not help but observe your bouts quite closely. It cannot be denied that your technique is effective, if workmanlike. However, you would benefit from a better sense of showmanship. Yet when child or soldier says, "the sword masters of Ginaz," it conjures figures out of the epics themselves. It was always meant for entertainment. An enemy's corpse can be made into a perfect moment in time. Failing to capture that just seems like a waste of human life. Quite right. And I do believe you found said purpose with that thing-wearing Sinnu, yes? Hunting face dancers, are we? Well, one does dip their toes into such oddities when one is an agent of Count Fenring, don't you agree? While we are skirting the topic of secret doings, just what were you up to in old Carthage? Oh yes, I noticed your little holiday in that corpse city. Keep your secrets then. I cut my way to them, eventually. Oh, I suspect the near future will see us in close proximity. In fact, I demand nothing less. May as well ask a tiger if it's stalking. That is simply how it moves. Your friendship with Aristae Atreides intrigued me. I must admit an intense fascination with her. We are betrothed to one another, you see. A union designed to broker peace between the houses and ensure an optimal mingling of the bloodlines. But it was more than politics and breeding. There was an emotional connection, stronger than either of us would have guessed. Things went swimmingly until they didn't. Have you ever tried whistling with a sucking chest wound? You are spoiling my story of tragic romance. How were you so sure it was me? You're right, of course. During the celebration of our impending nuptials, I may have acted with disproportionate gusto. This is just as much the fault of the Atreides. Bullfighting is their culture, and they act like they'd never seen a dead bull like that before. Well, to be perfectly, exceedingly, absolutely fair to them, I suppose no one had ever seen a bull end up quite like that before. What they call poor taste, I call artful transgression. Yet, and still, the brokered union came apart. The war of assassins continue, and here we are. An impertinent question above your station. I don't know. The courtship was going so well. I was on my very best behavior. Aristide responded in kind. Drunk on enthusiasm, I thought she should see my more hidden depths. I thought she could fathom them. Oh, let's just leave that seed in the fertile soil of your imagination, my degenerate killer. You can wield a crowd like a knife. It takes deft precision. Let's just say that my audience was not ready for the best of me. Oh well. Be that as it may, I still intend to see my betrothal through. Call me a romantic. Oh? Do tell. Pity. I would be just the one to confide in, seeing as how I have experienced being barred from Aristide as well. Methinks the degenerate killer doth protest too much. As for myself, I've never felt closer. If I remember correctly, and I do, Xanavar was a planet decimated during the Great Spice War. House Talagari controlled it. They could tell you more. Not so fast, my egress-seeking killer. I'll be coming with you on your next escapade, and I will accept no refusal. That aligns perfectly with my purpose, as I had no interest in knowing your feelings on the matter either. Let us just say I saved your life, and you owe me. No need to call. When your next interesting venture presents itself, I'll be right where I belong, in your blind spot.
What a finale! Did you hear them? The crowd gasped as one when that face-dancing freak revealed itself, when it slowly raised its blade to end you. If that was not enough, Fade Rautha Harkonnen, a legend of ruthless cruelty, the refined sociopath himself, intervened to save you? Stupendous! The traitor, the savior, and the champion of the ring. Simply grandiose. I wept with fear, laughter, relief. Yes, that is the spirit. Bask in the glory of the moment. The crowd will love you for it. Of course not. I'm trying to keep the Harkonnens off my back, not drag them into the pit. Especially when they happen to be the tyrant of the Giddy Prime Arena. But tell me, you seem to be closely acquainted, you and Thade. All right, keep your secrets. In the absence of the light of truth, gossip grows like mold. And that kind of gossip sells tickets. I am rolling. The arena is hugely popular, booked every night. Profits are insane. Of course, that brings out the vultures. The Harkonnens want a bigger cut, but such is the price of success. The arena would be honored to have you back anytime. I would be honored. I would finally give up gambling, at least until my debts are paid, and I will pay them. You dealt with the saboteur. You made my fight pit legendary. True, it will be difficult to top the performance of the degenerate killer, but my demand has never been higher. What do you want to know? Yes, I am...
Chaos follows you, doesn't it? I like that! Nothing is to be trusted. Not even which faces go on which skulls. It should all burn, so the ashes can seed something better. Burn! 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 I lit something on fire today. Stared into the flames until I saw your face. If a flame is hot enough, it disrupts the nerves. Feels like ice. The pit is the great equalizer. Highborn, gutter snipe, upstart or old guard. We all can fall down here. Most of us here are just low-born scum. But every now and then, someone of higher station finds their way into the pit. It's good for the people to see the powerful fall, to see them die. It's good to be reminded the highborn can die. Good for that idea to become just a little more comfortable in the mind, on the tongue, in the hands.
Greetings, killer. Face dancer, cultist, godling, call it what you like. You still almost died squealing in the pit. Don't mistake luck for strength, pup. That thing wore you down to the marrow and would have had you, if not for your Baron in shining armor.
Tidy work, climber. Aye, if a man's face can lie, what in this world is true? Aye, some friends carry more bite than enemies. Don't forget that, climber.
You just can't quit this place, can you? Not all chains are physical. I don't know what I witnessed, but it thrilled nerve endings I did not know exist.
Thanks for watching.